Po' Boy Special here. We're doing an overall review of the AT-DDS. Coming right up.
Hey everybody, this is Chris. I'm over here behind the camera because we don't have a separate cameraman today. And dude, you just said like a bunch of letters. What does ATDDS stand for?
Yes, it is an acronym for Advanced Tactical Dark Diamond Sight.
Did you read that off the page?
I sure did. To make sure I got it right.
What is it?
It is a revolutionary, innovative sight that most people have not seen because it's brand spanking new and it's awesome, and we're going to show it to you.
So it's revolutionary, but how does it work? What's different about it?
All right, how it works is the rear sight is completely dark or black, hence the name Dark Diamond, and the front sight comes in your choice of different colors. And you take that front sight, and when it aligns with the notch of the rear sight, it forms the shape of a diamond. And when it forms that shape of a diamond, you're perfectly aligned, and there you go, you're right on target. It's that simple, that easy. One of the great advantages of this sight is the no guessing of whether or not you have a perfect sight alignment and whether you're on target. What I mean by that is traditional sights, are the ones that everybody's been used to over the years, are, for instance, the 3-dot sights where you have 2 on the rear sight and 1 on the front sight. Or you have the traditional Glock sight where it has half of a rectangle for the rear sight and maybe a dot on the front or whatever. But with this, you have, when it forms that perfect diamond shape, you are on target, you are perfectly aligned with that sight, and if you're not perfectly aligned, you'll just see a little Monopoly house. And you'll see. But there's no question.
We'll show a picture of that.
But there's absolutely no question. Once you see the diamond shape, it is perfectly aligned, you're perfectly on target, and it makes for better, well-placed shots, even at 25, 50 yards. All right, with this Dark Diamond system or sight, it works well for any type of user. And what I mean by that is from the beginner to the expert and everything in between. And we've even had kids use it and use it successfully for the very first time.
That's true. You know, when you called me over to your house to do some target practice with this, I had no idea what I was in for, right? And, you know, we put a fairly inexperienced female shooter in, behind this thing, and I mean, oh boy, she tore it up.
That's right, did very well.
Yeah, she did extremely well.
So we gave it to males, females, kids, beginners, experts.
Half-blind bald men like me.
That's right, even law enforcement and a couple of my military friends, and they've all said good things. They've all said, hey, once you get used to just a little bit of a learning curve, they said, man, this works very, very well.
It's surprising how accurate you can be with it. You know, you really, once you get that proper sight alignment on it, it is really, really easy to get dead on targets.
And like we said, like our gunsmith Scotty says, it works well once you use the sights.
That was awesome.
Now, one important thing that I should mention is there is a slight learning curve to this, but that's not really a negative to this because it's the same with any sight or new sight that you're not accustomed to on any weapon that you have. There's going to be a slight learning curve. And once you take this, and yes, this is the Glock 23 that we have it on, and you can see it's been made clear, that once you practice a little bit dry firing coming up and getting the sight picture, and then if your weapon allows it to go ahead and dry fire, once you do that it took us probably 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes at the most, and once we got the hang of it and got that little learning curve, we immediately went outside and shot, and then we shot that same night with low to no light, and then we shot the inside the house with the lasers and had absolutely no problem and did very well with it. So once you get past that slight learning curve, you'll be good to go, and it's golden. All right, one thing I need to point out, I don't know if you'd call this a downside or not, but it is worth mentioning. And that is in the low to no light situations, the target that you are aiming at, let's say it's a bad guy or intruder or whatever kind of situation you may be in, may be able to see your front sight and draw a bead on you. So in order to remedy that or fix that, what we have done or come up with is use permanent black marker to black out the very, very front here, or you can use black nail polish, whatever you want to, but that keeps the target from seeing your front sight glow. One of the better things about this is the price point. Everybody nowadays is, how much does it cost? Well, for under $100, you can get this sight in different colors of your choice. That's right, you can pick different colors for the front sight post. So we chose the aqua, and someone else may choose the lime or the yellow. And for us, I chose the aqua because sometimes you're shooting at targets with a red center. And if you have a red front sight, it's kind of hard to distinguish. So the aqua, in my opinion, there's nothing aqua, so you're always seeing a contrast, and it's easier to pick up on no matter what it is you're shooting at. So we just chose the aqua for that reason. But you get a choice of 4 colors, and bright colors at that. And the price for under $100, this is one of the best sights and the most inexpensive or affordable sights on the market, and you just can't beat that.
And on top of the whole thing, no batteries.
Absolutely no batteries. And unlike the tritium-based sights, this will never lose its glow. So you saw it here on the Po' Boy Special channel.